Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. Since in this channel I mainly talk about making money and investing, it only fits to show you guys how I do it. Stocks, real estate, and buying new businesses all have a high level of risk, but there are one type of investment out there that offers a very low level of risk when compared to other investments that I've mentioned, and they are bonds. Specifically government bonds. If you guys don't know what bonds are, they're basically an IOU that allows the issuer, in this case the government, to raise money, and in return they agree to pay you back with interest at a certain date. And that's the whole idea of a bond. When you buy a bond, you're basically like an investor. You're giving your money to the government, and in return they pay you back with interest. And most likely they won't default or not pay you back, because at the end of the day they are the government and they could just print more money. I'm mainly talking about the United States here. And if you're outside of the United States, this probably won't apply to you. To invest in what I'm about to invest, which are I bonds, you will either need to be a US citizen, US resident, or a civilian employee of the US. So I'm sorry for those who are watching outside of the United States. And by the way, this is not financial advice at all. This is just what I'm doing to showcase the process of it. And if you appreciate this, I appreciate a like and maybe a subscribe if you want to. Anyway, going back, these bonds are basically to protect against inflation. Currently on the site, which is treasurydirect.gov, the bonds rate from May 2022 to October 2022 is 9.62%. Since it's 6 months, you'll need to divide it by 2, which is then 4.81%. And if you go on their site for these past couple of months, it's easily above 7%. So you could be the judge of that to decide if this is a safe bet for you, or if you want to keep your money at the bank and make less than 0.5%. And of course, these rates could change in a couple of years. It could go up or it could go down. Maybe in 5 years, this 7% interest rate title won't even be relevant at all. Who knows? Also, there's no state and local income tax, but there is a federal income tax if this is a concern for you. If you're buying electronically, there's a minimum purchase of $25, and the max amount you could buy is $10,000 per calendar year. But you can do another $5,000 in paper I bonds using your federal income tax refunds. So technically, there could be a total of $15,000 in I bonds in 1 year that you could buy. The downside to this is that you'll need to hold it for at least 1 year. If you want to cash out early, meaning within 5 years or so, you'll lose 3 months of interest, but after the 5 year, you're okay. You can just think of it as your savings account that you can't really touch in a couple of years. So with that being said, let's jump into the website and let me show you my sign up and purchase process. So first things first, go to treasurydirect.gov and hover over to the individuals tab right over here and click on my accounts. What you want to do is scroll down and click on open an account right over here. Click on that and it'll bring you up to this page. It's a 3-step process. It should take about 10 minutes to sign up. So go hover down, scroll down and click on apply now right over here. It'll bring you to this page, and for my case, I'll select individual accounts, or if you have an entity account or so, corporate, partnership, LLC, choose one of these followings. But in my case, I'll select individual, then I'll hit submit. And then it'll bring me to this page, and of course any of the red asterisks here is required, so fill in your first name, last name, and birthday and social security number. Once you get here, it says taxpayer identification number. It's basically your EIN or social security number. Fill in that and then scroll all the way down, fill in your contact information, email, banking information, and make sure every information is correct, and also that you're not subject to backup withholdings. And then select that and then click submit. Then go ahead and verify your information right over here and click submit down over here. So go ahead and select an image and then type in a caption that will be displayed on your password page so it knows that's you. And then once you've done that, click on submit. On the third step, go ahead and enter your password, retype your password again, and then also enter your password reminder. Once that's all done, go ahead and select 3 security questions to ask. And once you're done with that, and click on submit. Then you get a thank you message, and also an email has been sent out to you with the account number. So what you want to do is go back to the home page. I'm going to click on Treasury Direct Home right over here, and then it'll bring you to the home page. And what I'm going to do is click on this login information, Treasury Direct right over here. Click on that, and then click on login right over here. And then it'll bring me up to this page, and what you're going to do is go back to your email, right? And then click on, and you just copy and paste the account number right over here. And then hit submit. So what you want to do is go back to your email and find the email that contains the one-time passcode. Copy and paste it right over here. And if you're on a computer that you trust, click on register your computer so you don't have to do this over and over again. So in my case, I'm going to click on that, enter my one-time passcode, and then hit submit. Then you'll be here on this page to enter your password. What you want to do is verify your image and also your caption is the correct one that you signed up for, and also enter your password using this keyboard right over here, and then select submit. Then you'll be taken to your account page, and if you just sign up, your account will be 0 and there's nothing in your account. What you want to do to start buying your iBond is click on buy direct. Then you'll see all the marketable securities, and what you want to do is pass that and go to savings bonds and then click on the series I. And then click submit. And now it's time to actually purchase the bond. So what I'm going to do is just purchase $10,000 of these bonds. And I'm just going to make a one-time purchase and just forget it as is. And over here, you can schedule it for a single purchase, in this case, which I'm going to be doing, or select a repeat schedule purchase. You could do it weekly or however you want it, semi-annually, annually, quarterly, or so. Or you could do a scheduled purchase by selecting your own dates as well. So in this case, just $10,000 into the iBonds and then hit submit. And then again, verify your information, make sure everything is correct, and then hit submit again. And now I have successfully purchased some iBonds. So there you have it, investing at its finest. Government bonds are considered low risk and the likelihood of the government defaulting is pretty slim. With my $10,000 in iBonds, it'll at least help me make some money. It's not much, but having an additional couple $100 without doing anything is better than not having anything at all. And by the way, this is not sponsored, but if Uncle Sam wants to sponsor me, you know where to find me. Anyway, hope you liked this video. If so, feel free to give it a like, and also make sure to sign up for Weibo if you haven't done so. They are still giving out free stocks when you sign up and fund their account. That's a risk-free investment right there just by signing up. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later.